I'd say the most compelling reason why an Amazon FBA business owner should hire a virtual assistant in the Philippines is to free up time so they can focus on the core activities of the business. I always remember reading a book years ago, the E-Myth, and it really resonated with me. And the guy said, work on the business, not in it. Now, don't get me wrong, we all work in the business as well, but the premise of what it means is, or the premise of the book is, about focusing on the big picture activities while having people working on the stuff inside the business so you can really push things forward. You can move the needle, so to speak. You know, I understand managing an Amazon FBA business. I have equity in several of them. It can be time consuming. Many tasks to juggle. You've got product research, you've got sourcing, you've got inventory management, customer support, marketing. You've got the whole package that you need to do. I used to live next to a guy years ago, and he was into the FBA thing early, a Swedish guy, and he used to work around the clock, doing this stuff, and I was amazed. And anyway, he ended up going on and hiring a virtual assistant, and he said, Mike, he said, I should have listened to you 5 years ago when you told me about it. But anyway, eventually he did, and he thanked me for it. But anyway, so in addition to freeing up your time, a virtual assistant can also do something else. They can bring additional expertise and skill to the game. Okay, so a lot of people think, well, it's kind of the stuff I would usually do. I outsource it to the virtual assistant and free up time. But another way of looking at it is maybe you need additional expertise in the business so you can take it to the next level. It could be a virtual assistant. It could be a specific type of staff as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be a virtual assistant. It could be a part-time graphic design video editor, PPC person. So anyway, so I would say that is the most compelling reason why, as an Amazon FBA business owner, you can really benefit from having a virtual assistant on the team. And in addition to that, when you come to sell the business, let's say you want to sell your FBA business in the future on a marketplace like Empire, Flippers, Flipper, whatever. Usually what I've found in what I've seen on those places is it can help sell the business and it can increase the value if you already have a virtual assistant or a virtual team in place. Simply because rather than selling the business as a one-man band, you're selling it as a carefully managed, curated, turnkey system that is a lot more attractive to a buyer. For example, I, aside from obviously being the owner and CEO of VirtualStaff.ph, a Philippine outsourcing marketplace, I also have interest in quite a few other businesses. Several of them are e-com. And my interest in them, when I've acquired them, should I say, has been, well, I wouldn't use the word bias, but I've certainly been more attracted to businesses that already have a team in place, simply because it allows me to really focus on the big picture of the business and take things to the next level, move the needle, as I said earlier. So I'd say even if you're a small FBA business, seriously consider hiring a virtual assistant and see it as an investment in the value of what your business is, if ever you wanted to sell it in the future. Anyway, I hope this video helps. Leave your comments below if you want me to answer any questions for you. And also, if you want to learn more about hiring a virtual assistant and building remote teams, the whole outsourcing game in general, check out Secrets of a Virtual Boss podcast, or go to VirtualStaff.ph if you want to go hire a virtual assistant in the Philippines. I hope it helps. I'll see you on the next video. If you'd like to hire staff and build a team in the Philippines, then go to www.virtualstaff.ph, the Philippines outsourcing marketplace.